So, can you tell us a little bit about Bo and his sister and how he practiced?
Yeah, he was a little distant at the start. I thought he settled in a little better, but she, last night had a car accident and it broke her neck. But she does have movement in all her extremities. I don't understand it all, but the doctors are very optimistic that she could have a full recovery. And she was in a surgery starting around 2:30 today, and it was going to be a lengthy surgery. So haven't heard from that. So I'm sure his mind, I'm sure was a split some different ways. But parents were very optimistic today, though, that they were very lucky.
Did you sense guys rallying around him some today?
Yeah, before practice, we had a good team meeting, and he's not the only one. We got several, life's tough. And, man, you lose grandmas, granddads, and they get bad news from the doctor, and we've had several of those things here in the last couple of weeks, and so we had a good time together before, and Bo was part of that.
It's one of those things that people don't realize. It's such a large group. There's always something happening to somebody.
Always. There's never, we've got a couple of our good people to our program here that have gotten some really bad news in the last week, and then you take 120 kids and all of their family members. There's always something going on, and part of what I believe is a good team is that you're walking along life together, and we try to stress that to them. And it's not natural for some of the kids to just open up and share that. Hey, here's what's going on in my life, but we sure encourage it, and it's getting better.
What was the energy and focus like today, considering the dramatic loss?
Yeah, I thought it was great. I thought they came back Sunday, got after the weight room very, very well, and I think they're preparing. Got a good start today for Auburn.
How was Corvick looking?
Look good. Yeah, I think he'll play. Went through. I don't believe he was hurting. Didn't appear to be. So fully expect him to be full go.
How will you divide those reps between Jamez?
They'll split them. Kind of depending on what personnel groups we're in. We haven't been going much 10 personnel the last few weeks because of those injuries, but 4 wide stuff. But now we can again, and then doing our 3 wide stuff, they'll kind of rotate reps. Not only Jamez inside, but now he can go some outside too and rotate, kind of a 3-man rotation there. And Philander had a good practice today, so he's working hard to try to get some reps too.
What's different for Jamez moving inside? What does he have to do?
More blocking. He's pretty familiar with our concepts, I think, and that's not the hard part. But it does get a little more physical the closer you get to that box.
You talked about Auburn's defensive line yesterday, particularly the ends. They look really good there. What kind of challenge?
Mine look better than yours.
Every week you turn on the film, it looks like in this conference you got 1 or 2. You better know where they are and have a plan to protect, and they're no exception to that. They've got a couple guys. Their inside guys are good too, but certainly those outside guys concern you. You put on a tape like the LSU game and watch them just disrupt stuff constantly in the backfield, and that's a concern.